Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Well, today is episode number 127, day 42 of the Level Up program. Actually, day 42 of the Purple Belt level, episode 127 of the Level Up program. And if you're new to the program here, this is our journey about learning how to shoot the dice, as well as trying to come up with a shooter-based betting system. And a couple announcements I want to make really fast here before we get started. Yesterday I had some streaming problems. I thought it was on my end. I think it was on YouTube's side of things, because I know that a couple the other morning YouTubers had problems as well. So I apologize for any of that. I deleted my videos for yesterday, and I'm not going to record any of the results from my throwing yesterday in Bone Tracker. So we're going to actually pretend that we're starting over today and it never ever happened. But anyhow, we're going to get going with this here. We have the 3254 dice set, and I have a couple different screens that we'll be going through today. I kind of did a little bit different layouts here, so we'll see how that goes. But before we get going on that, let's go through our results for the day 2 and the day 3 results. Remember, day 2 was the day that we had 10 sevens, and 8 of those sevens came from that single pitch. So remember, 25.64% of our throws on day 2 resulted in a single pitch. And with this 3254 dice set, that single pitch is not very friendly to us. In other words, we're going to get 4 sevens that show up on that single pitch. Now on day 3, we had that monster roll of 21, I think, long, and then we had 2 that were 10. So we basically had 3 shooters that day, and they're both double-digit shooters. And if you look at the single pitch on that, our single pitch on that was 19.05, and that reflected in the throws that we had that day and on how well we had done. Remember, the expected for single pitches is 22.22%. So the lower the percentage of single pitches, the better the results are going to be for our throws. So let's get started here, guys. And you're going to see me switching back and forth on the screens and that. And in the chat, we have Craig from Obey Craps. Good morning. We have Roger from OMC Craps and Mike, the 85 Bears, I'm sorry. So good morning to everybody. And let's get going on Crapsee. The code for Crapsee, if you're playing along, is H9K4Z4. I'm going to start off with just the 555 on the ATS right now, and we'll see how that goes. Actually, we're going to do a pass line right away. We'll go $20 pass line, $3 craps check. And the last couple episodes, I've been doing the Wisconsin quarter pound with cheese for my first 3 rolls, but we're going to change that around today a little bit. And I was watching John from Casino Gaming TV and Pro Craps, and on this Coffee and Craps show yesterday, he had a strategy called the Loggerman, and we're going to call that the Wisconsin Logman strategy, and I'll show you guys how that works. So good morning, Uncle Hoku. So anyhow, we got 3254 for the dice set. We're going to go all bets set here and dice out. This is going to be roll number 1, shooter number 1 for the day. So here we go. And so far, it looks like my live stream is working. So we've got a 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend way on the end. That'll be our first roll today. And holy wow, my changes have worked. Everything's working good. Good morning, Randall. So we're going to start off with a 6-4-10. And I got 1 or 2 more things to remember how to buttons to push here. So hopefully this goes smoothly today with this. So anyhow, we're going to go with a 162 across bet level. That's going to be 15 on that 4 and 10. And then we're going to go with $30 on the 5 and 9. And we're going to go with $36 on that 6 and 8. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take one hit and we're going to press the 4 and 10 up to $30. And then after that second hit, we're going to bring everything down to that 96 across bet level. So let's see how that works today. See if that works a little bit better with my betting strategy. So good luck on your travels and be safe, Mike. He's going to DiceCon in 24 hours. And by the way, DiceCon is starting up next week. So we have the 3-2-5-4 dice set, and I'll bet set, dice out. And DiceCon is what Jeremy from Color Up is a event that he puts on in Vegas. And this is the second year he's doing that. Okay, so let's see if we can get our rolls up here. And we've got the 4-5 Big Mac, the hard 9. So that is working out really nice here so far. I just got to remember to push those buttons. We get the 4-5, and that's our first hit. So we're going to go up to $30 on that 4 and 10. The rest of the bets are going to remain the same. So we're going to make those buy bets now. And we got 3-2, 4-5. If you watch the screens here, guys, as I'm switching back and forth, and tell me if you like that style. If not, I'm going to go back to my original style that we're doing. But 3-2-5-4 is the dice set. And we're going to go all bet set here and dice out. And we got a 1-4-5 horse and buggy. So that way we got those hits that we needed. So that worked out nice. And dice just flew somewhere. I don't know what happened to them right there. So now we're going to come down to that 96 across bet level. And hopefully I'm going to see how this works out as far as income or money brought back. So we're going to go all down. We're going to go 96 across, including the point. So what happens now, because we have the ATS up, we also have a pass line. So let's take the point down because that's covered on the pass line. So we have $81 on the table. We have 116 on the table, 81 brought back to the back. So that rack. So that means that we're going to have to take one more hit here, and hopefully we'll be close to that break even then. 3-2-5-4 is the dice set. And thank you, Roger. Let's go all bet set. And yesterday, the live stream, the way it was acting up, I stopped the live stream, but I did continue it on Crapsee. And guys, I was so distracted, the Crapsee results were not good yesterday. So if you guys hung in with me, you saw the results. 5-6 Midmo-Yo. So we got a 5-6. And that does nothing for our bets other than the ATS. We only need the 8 and the 12 now, and then that will get the tall for that. 3-2-5-4. And we got all bets set here. 5 people playing along in Crapsee. We have 9 people watching on YouTube. Hopefully the numbers go up as the live stream continues. I split apart a little bit. Let's regrip them. And dice out. And we have a 2-1, 3 ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. So that worked. That goes towards our ATS again. Again, it does nothing for our bets other than the ATS. This is going to be roll number 6. We got all bets set. 3, 2, 5, 4 for the dice set. And dice out. And we have another 3-2, Michael Jordan. So a lot of remembering here to go back and forth. So yesterday when I was doing my live stream, the little bit that went through, one of the things that was happening is my dice were splitting apart as they're going through the air. And one of the people in the chat, I believe it was Victor, had said that I need to put my front fingers down further to help prevent that from happening. Well, with the grip that I'm using, that modified Yuri grip, I can't put my fingers down any further. But after thinking about what was happening, more than like was I was pushing with my thumb, because that's one of the things that happens is the dice will split apart in midair if you push with your thumb. So you're not releasing with your thumb like you should, because when you release the dice, you should release with that thumb and they'll roll off your fingers, and that's one of the things I apparently was not doing. We had a 5 there, so we're going to press the 5 up to $25. And we have $102 brought back, $126 on the table. So we're going to call that all bets set here. And we're going to go 3, 2, 5, 4. And dice out. And we hit the mixing bowl, but we got lucky. We have a 4, 2, 6, 2 by 4. So that 6 is going to allow us to go up to $30 on the 6 only. And what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to single press these bets up until we get a little bit even or closer to break even on our bets. So 123 brought back, 138 on the table, 3, 2, 5, 4, and all bets set. Dice out. And there we go, guys. Both dice off axis. We have a 6, 1, 7, and that would be a 7 out. So unfortunately, we did not make any money off that shooter, but I'm trying this new strategy out. So let's see how it goes and how it works. Well, so that was 8 rolls on that shooter. We had a roll quality score point of 16. So I'm thinking that with this style of betting, I can't play the pass line or the ATS on that. So let's try this one time without a pass line or ATS or craps check and see how the numbers fare out there. We actually lost $15 on that last shooter. So I'm going to go all bets set here, guys. 3, 2, 5, 4. And dice out. And we have a 6, 4, 10. So we're back on that 10 for our point. And again, we're going to go with that 162 across bet level. So that's going to be $15 on the 4 and 10. We're going to go with $30 on the 5 and 9, 36 on that 6 and 8. So that's 162 across. 3254. So we're just trying this out today. I'm not sure how it's going to work for me. If I don't like it, we will definitely change it back to the Wisconsin quarter pounder with cheese. And we get dice out. And we have a hard 8 square pair. So that square pair is that single pitch, so we need to be careful with that so it doesn't come back and haunt us a little bit. Good morning, dear self. So 3254, and that was an 8, so we're going to press the 4 and 10 up to $30. We'll make those buy bets. So now we have 192 across. We brought back 42, but we have 192 across. So we'll take one more hit here, and then we'll drop down to the 96 across bet level. So all bets set, and dice out. And we have a 246 2x4. So that is both dice on axis, and that is a primary hit. So that is nice. Now we're going to come down on our bets to 96 across, and let's see where we're at with that now. So if we go 96 across, that's going to be 96 on the table, $84 brought back. So we're into the shooter for $12 right now. 3254. And all bets set. Good morning, Jeff. Drive safe, my friend. And we have midnight. Wow, I should have played that ATS, but I did not. So 6, 6, 12, all the dots and all the spots. So all we need for that tall is the 9 and 11. And wouldn't you guess, when I'm not on is when I usually do that. Do well with that. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Freda. I say across with a T because that is a Wisconsin accent, my friend. Good catch, though. So we 12 does nothing for my bets. And we're going to go all bets set here, guys and gals. Plus, I'm sure it irritates you, Jen, so that's why I'm doing it as well. 3254. Dice out. And we have the Old Bay Bushel 5-5 hard 10. That is another double pitch here, so we got to be careful with that. But that is going to allow us to press up the $10 to $25. And we'll make it a buy bet. And by the way, that was our point. So I'm going to make sure that all my bets are turned off. So I'm following the puck when I'm doing this. So $111 brought back, 106 on the table right now. But we have no pass line bet. I'm pretending somebody else is shooting here. And we got all bets set and dice out. And we have a 1-3-4 Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. So 4 will be our new point. Kind of amazing how I'm switching sides. I'm going right from the 10 to the 4. So Jen, if you're laying those numbers, you are going to get hurt today because I'm definitely hitting them. The outside numbers. 3, 2, 5, 4. All my bets are turned back on now. So hopefully we'll make a little bit of a profit off of the shooter, and we have all bets set. That's good. You pulled the way down, so. Okay, dice up. And we have a 415 horse and buggy. And that 4-1 is a 1 dice off access. And that is totally cool with this dice set because that 1 dice off access will work out very well for us. So we're going to bring that 5 and 9 up to $25 a piece. So we have 132 brought back. We have 126 on the table. So we're definitely in the profit for this shooter right now. 3, 2, 5, 4. And our goal now is to press these bets up. We'll try to press them to the ceiling here. All bets set. Dice up. And a little bit of a wild bounce off the back wall, but we have the 3, 4, 7 out. So another roll came to an end here, and both first shooter and second shooter made it 8 rolls. Wow. So that's kind of interesting that we're getting to that 8 number. So let's see if we can break into the double digits here. Again, we're going to go back with that pass line bet. I like the way that last one worked, but I need to figure out a way to get this pass line to craps check with $3 and the ATS working into this so we can get a little bit faster into profit. But anyhow, 3, 2, 5, 4. We'll go all bets set here. I have a $20 pass line bet, 555 on the ATS $3 craps check. Again, do not work your bets with when I'm doing my come outs, please. And we have a Big Mac, 5-4 hard 9. So that'll be our new point, 5-4, 9. So again, we're going to go with that 162 across bet level. We are not going to cover the point though, so that'll be $30 less on that. So it's going to be 15 on that 4 and 10. That's going to be $30 on the 5 and 36 on the 6 and 8. So we have 167 on the table because of the ATS at the current moment. So 3, 2, 5, 4. And all bets set. Listen. Wow, that right die slipped out of my fingers as I went down the table here, guys, and you're not going to like the results. 2, 5, 7. I don't know what happened with that. I threw it. The left one took off. The right one fell out of my fingers. So not a good thing there. So we definitely lost money in that shooter. So that was thrower error, and I apologize. Again, $5 or $20 on the ATS, $3 craps check, 555 on the ATS, and we are not going to make that same mistake. At least I hope not again today. So all bets set. This out. And we have the Big Mac again. 5-4 hard 9. And that Big Mac is named after Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps. Make sure you go out and check his channel out if you have not done so already. Awesome channel, awesome presenter, very entertaining, and very, very cool. Plus, he is also the MC for the Craps Chat, which is usually every other Sunday. I don't think he's doing it this Sunday, though, because of DiceCon. We're going to go $15 on the 4 and 10. We're going to go $30 on the 5, 36 on the 6 and 8. And we're going to call that all bets set and dice out. Good morning, SJ. And we have a 6-2-8. That would be an easy 8. 8 came easy. It is also one die off access. So we're going to bring that 4 and 10 up to $30 each. Make them buy bets. Good morning, Victor. I mentioned earlier in the live stream about yesterday the little live stream that I did have, and I ended up deleting off of YouTube. But my dice are split apart in midair, and Victor had made the comment about going a little bit further down on the front of the dice with my fingers to help prevent that from happening. And I had made the comment that I can't do that because I use that modified Yuri grip. But what I did realize after the live stream was done, I was actually pushing the dice with my thumb, and that is one of the causes for the dice splitting in midair. So all bets set, 3, 2, 5, 4, dice out. And we have a 4-1-5 horse and buggy. So we are going to bring our bets down to the 96 across bet level, but we're not going to pick up the 9. So that was a nice hit. So we have $81 brought back. We have 116 on the table. So 3, 2, 5, 4. And we have the 8 and 9 towards the tall. We only have the 5 towards the small so far. And all bets set. And we have the 3-2-5, Michael Jordan, 2-3. So Jen was commenting on how I say across with a T at the end. And I said that's a Wisconsin thing. So what are some of the things that you guys say that are different than the norm as well? Like up here in Wisconsin, we have got Davenports. We don't have sofas. We have soda. We don't have pop or cola. We go downtown, whether we're going uptown or downtown, we're going downtown. It's all the same. Next Craps Chat is June 25th. Thank you, Jeff, for putting that in. 3, 2, 5, 4 is the dice set. We had a 5. Callie says soda as well. So you guys are semi-normal. That's awesome. So we're going to bring the 5 up to $25. And we'll go all bet set here. Ace out. And we have another horse and buggy. No, we have the 1-5 mixer. I'm sorry. Christmas Sideshow Gamble showing up. So that is nice. So we're going to bring that 6 up to $30. Actually, no, we're not going to do anything with it because we're almost at the break-even point now. We have 123 brought back to the rack, 126 on the table. And Wisconsin is breakfast. They have dinner for your noontime meal, and your nighttime meal is called supper. We see, oh, Craig says ool for oil. And Dolly for dollar. I have our time reading that. It's a Baltimore thing, okay? I'll bet set. Dice out. And we have the Old Bay Bushel, hard 10, 5-5. Again, I like saying Old Bay Bushel, but I don't like seeing that result on my table with this dice set because that means it's single pitching, and that's not a good thing. So we're going to press that 10 up to $25. We'll make it a buy bet. 150 brought back to the rack, 136 on the table. So we're now definitely in a profit and we're doing well. Old Bay Bushel. I know when I used to travel, Iowa does say pop. I used to live in Iowa, so I know that. Pop is not, I don't think it is a Midwest thing, but cola is a Southern thing. I know when I used to travel and I worked in Alaska, they had people movers. That was the bus system. And they would scoop snow up there. They would not shovel snow. And instead of snowmobiles, they had snow machines. So they would go snow machining instead of snowmobiling. So, and we have a 5-3-8. 8 came easy. Another Wisconsin thing is a bubbler. Who knows what a bubbler is? What is the common term for a bubbler everywhere else in the United States other than northeastern Wisconsin? 3254 is the dice set, and that was an 8, so we're going to bring that 8 up to, actually we're going to drop in $3. We're going to bring up both the 6 and 8 up to $30. So 171 brought back, 160 on a table, and I'll bet set. I'm still waiting. Who knows what a bubbler is? I got no idea from Roger or Genesis. I never heard of a bubbler. You guys will laugh at it when you find out what it is. 3254. And kind of a wild throw, but we have a 639 center field 9. Randall, you guessed it. So did Carlos. A water fountain is a bubbler. And the reason they call it bubblers is back in the original days, they actually were a bubbler. It actually had a small little thing in the center of the water fountain, and it would bubble up into the air. And we actually had a couple of those. They still actually have one in the area here. It's in a department store. It's obviously an antique, but they call it a bubbler. So 9 was that. Was our point. So we're looking for a new point here. Awesome. So point made. So that is a bubbler. And we still call bubblers around here rather than water fountains. To me, a water fountain is something that shoots water out of a statue. So 3, 2, 5, 4, looking for a new point. Coming up. And we have the 2, 2, hard 4. So 4 will be our point. You have a new word now, yes. So, okay, we're going to take that $15 off the 4, and we're going to put the 9, make the 9 look like 15 now. 191 brought back, 160 on a table. 3, 2, 5, 4. And all bets set. And we have a 4, 2, 6. 2 by 4. So that is a primary hit, primary number. I know when I cook outside, we call grilling outside rather than having a barbecue. I don't know if that's a big thing for some people. I'm really stretching now, coming up with different ways to explain Wisconsinites. So we got a 6 on that. We're going to bring that 6 up to $42. And we need the 2 and 3 for the small. We need the 11 and 12 for the tall. 226 brought back to the table and to the rack, and 172 on the table. 3, 2, 5, 4. Dice out. And another Old Bay bushel. 5, 5, hard 10. So I'm throwing a lot of those Old Bays today. I don't want you here though, because that means you're single pitching. So we need to change that landing zone around a little bit. We make fantastic cheese. Thank you, Jen. I cut fantastic cheese. How was that? So we're going to bring the 10 up to $50. That was a Cheerio joke from the other day. Good morning, John. In Philly, everything's plural. Spaghettis, raviolis, pineapple. That is different. I've never heard that before. So all bets set. 3, 2, 5, 4, dice out. And we have a 3, 5, 8. 8 came easy. So, John, I put a comment on your video yesterday saying that I had the same lagging problems that you had, and I thought it was me as well. I think it was a YouTube thing yesterday morning. So I actually tried doing 3 different streams, and all 3 of them were like that, so I just kind of gave up and started rolling the dice out on Crapsee only. So we have the 8 there, so we're going to bring the 8 up to $42 as well. So now both the 6 and 8 are up to 42. 310 brought back to the rack, 209 on the table, 3, 2, 5, 4 for the dice set. Still looking for the 2, 3, 11, and 12. What do you mean, Utes? Utes, the 2 Utes, the Utes people. You ever see the movie My Cousin Vinny? Awesome movie. The two Utes. The two what? The two Utes. And we got the Big Mac. 5-4 hard 9. Jeff Middleante Craps. So we've thrown a couple of those today already. Soda, that is the correct term, John. Thank you. Not cola, not pop. 3254. We had a 9 there, so we're going to bring that 9 up to $25. And now all of our bets are pressed up at least once. 331 brought back, 219 on the table, and all bets set. And we got a 538, easy 8 again. So this conversation all started because Jen asked me why I put the letter T on the end of across. Welcome to Wisconsin, my friend. So that was a 8. We're going to bring the 8 up to $66 now. And we're going to start pressing these up a lot, hopefully soon. Still not hitting those outside numbers, 2, 3, and 11, and 12. All bets set, 3, 2, 5, 4. Jesus died on the cross. Now we say cross up here. Nice up. Shoot. And we got, unfortunately, a 3-horse 7 out, guys. Having too much fun, not paying attention. But we got time for at least for one more shooter here, I think. And that was a 15 roller, 52 roll quality points. No T uncrossed. Unless we crossed the road. Crossed the road, yes. We crossed the road. Good morning, Navaldo. 3254, and we're going to go with $20 on the pass line bet, 555 on the ATS, and a $3 craps check. Good morning, Michael. So again, now all bets set here, guys. Let's get through this final shooter here. And when you're done watching me, and don't leave until I'm done. When you're done watching me, make sure you check out Casino Gaming Television for John's daily paycheck show. 3254 dice set, dice out, coming out, looking for a new point. And we have a rollaway here, but we have a 145 horse and buggy. And again, guys, I have these new screens going back and forth. It's kind of a lot to keep up with, to remember. If you guys do like it, make sure you put in the comments what you think of it or something I can do to do better. If you don't like it, that's fine too. It makes it easier for my live stream. So make sure that you leave a comment on what you think. 3254, and we're going to go with that 196 across bet level. Although we're not picking up the 9, so it's going to be $15 on the 4 and 10. We're going to go $30 on that 9, 36 on a 6 and 8. And John calls us the loggerman. I'm calling it the logger man for Wisconsin, the logging people are way up north. There's another one for Wisconsin, north. 3254, dice out. And we have midnight, all the dots and all the spots, 6612. So that does nothing for our bets other than the ATS, and that's a nice pickup for the ATS because that is one of the numbers that are a little bit harder to throw, obviously. That 6-6-12 is both dice off axis, so one of mine, one exploded and they both exploded, in other words, for mine. So anyhow, I'll bet set here, guys, because this is a kissing sixes set that I'm using. 3, 2, 5, 4. Dice up. And we have another horse and buggy, 145. That is a consistent number with this dice set so far. It is one dice off axis, and that is our point, by the way. So we hit our point. So we're going to go with $22 on that pass line bet. We're going to go with a $4 craps check. And 3, 2, 5, 4 for the dice set. And all bets set. Looking for a new point. Dice split apart a little bit in midair, and we have a come out 7, 3, 4, 7. And that is a single pitch, so we do not like seeing that with this dice set. But that is a come out winner for a pass line. It does suck. It resets the ATS, but we only had 2 numbers towards that ATS anyhow, so not a big deal. So we're going to go back with the $22 pass line, $4 craps check, and we're going to go with 555 on that ATS. 3, 2, 5, 4. And all bets set. Here we go. And we've got a 639 center field 9. So we're going to go now again with that 162 across bet level. Oh, we're already on that. I'm sorry. That was a new point of 9, so we're not going to do anything with our bets. Our bets are going to stay the same. Actually, no, we are. We're going to pick up the 10. So we're taking down the 9. We're going to pick up the 10 or the 5 for $30. So we're just moving that over because that was our last point. And we're going to go all bets set here, guys and gals, and dice out. Wow, that was a wild, wild throw. I don't know what happened. It almost hit the back wall, but we have a 369 center field 9 again. One dice off axis. I'm surprised it rolled. It hit so hard and rolled. I was surprised the dots didn't fall off the dice on that one. Good morning, Arnell. So that was our point, by the way. So we hit the point again. So we're going to go up to $40 on that pass line now. And we're going with a $6 craps check. ATS is still intact. So that was a buckshot. Point and point made. And we got all bets set. Dice out, looking for a new point. And we have the ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So 2-3. That is a come out pass line loser, but that's why I recommended you play a craps check on my throws. So that craps check does pay out. We're going to go back up again for $40 on that pass line. $6 craps check, and our ATS is still intact. 3-2-5-4. Remember, if you guys are liking these videos, make sure you give me that thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't done so yet. 3-2-5-4, and here we go. And we have a 5-3-8, easy 8. So they're kind of switched around here. Usually it's a reverse, it's the 3-5, so the 5-3 actually showed up this time. So that is our point there. We're going to take that $36 off the 8. We're going to put $30 on the 9. And we're still looking for that first hit here. So we can pick up the 4 and 9, or we should have 4 and 9, we're going to press the $30. So 3-2-5-4. This is going to be roll number 9 for this shooter. I'll bet set. And we have a 5-6, 5-1-6 mixer. Chris from Sideshow Gamble. So we're going to go $30 on the 4 and 10. We'll make those buy bets. We have $76 brought back to the rack so far. We have 211 on the table. So we'll hit one more number here, and we're going to drop down to the 96 across bet level. And we have a 2-4-6, 2x4. So that was a successful run of the Lagerman. So let's take our bets down here, and we're going to go to the 96 cross bet level. So we're going to pick up all the numbers except for the 8. So we have 118 brought back to the rack, 133 on the table. And the reason we have so much on the table right now is because we have that pass line up at $40, which is part of our pass line progression program. So hopefully we can hit the point here, and we can bring that back down to $20 for the pass line. 3-2-5-4. Nice out. Wow, I almost threw him off the table again. That was a weird thing. He almost hit the corner of the table and bounced off because we hit the side. But we have the 6-5 Minmo Yo. So that's going to help us with that ATS. Terrible mechanics on that throw. Thanks, Jen. I'm going to ban you from the room if you keep on bringing that number up on the chat, though. 3-2-5-4, all bet set. Nice up. And we have a 5-4 Big Mac, the hard 9. Just kidding, Jen. 3254. And that was the 9. So we're in the profit now just by $6. So I'm just gonna collect that bet, and then we're gonna start pressing on this next roll. So we need the 9 and 12 for the tall, we need the 2, 4, and 5 for the small. And we're gonna call that all bets set, 3, 2, 4, 5 for the dice, set dice out, and here we go. And we have a 6-3-9 center field 9. So the 9 is definitely a hot number today. Both 6-3 and 5-4. I've been hitting them both. And again, pockets and numbers are what you will see when you have consistent mechanics. So we are going to press that 9 up to $25, and let's bring the 5 up to 25 right away as well. So 160 brought back to the rack, 153 on the table at the current moment. 3, 2, 5, 4, and all bets set. I'm glad that the streaming is working out today. Very frustrating when it doesn't. And here we go, guys. We got the 314 Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. We have not thrown a lot of those. Just, I think, just the second, third one today. That's it. Usually that's a very popular number for me. So that was the 4 that was thrown. We're going to bring that 4 and 10 up to $25 each. Making them buy bets now. So 187 brought back, 173 on the table. We're to the point now, other than a 6 and 8, to the point now where we can start really pressing these bets up and collecting along the way. Dice out. Wow, I must have pushed with my thumb there because the dice did split apart in midair. And unfortunately, guys, we come to an end with our roll. 617, that is both dice off axis. And we did make a profit off of the shooter only by $14. So that does suck. Hopefully Jen switched over to Dolly just in time here. Let's go through our statistics for the day here. We had a total of 5 shooters. We had 2 of them at 8 in length, 2 of them at 15, 1 at 2. That was my own fault on that one. The box numbers were high today. Inside numbers were high. 4s and 10s were expected. Come out 7s are low. Horns are low. Fields are just a little bit over expected. Hardways are low. And slightly on a dark side play today, which really does surprise me that is the case. 5s and 9s were definitely high today. 7s were way low. And everything else was really low. So the 5s and 9s were definitely the dominant things. We had an SOR of 9.6 today and an SRR of 8.0 with 1 come out 7. But guys, thanks for joining along today. I'm glad the stream went well. I really enjoyed our conversation about the regional terminology that we have. Make sure that in 5 minutes you get over to the Casino Gaming Television channel because that's where the daily paycheck will be starting. My name is Joe and this is my Crapsee Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. We'll see everybody tomorrow.